the shadow. Spies are at the table, keeping me unstable. First time, I think love breaks our dead. Love from thin, I see red. You got the generation gap, generation gap. I think love breaks our dead. Love from thin, I see red. You got the generation gap, generation gap. Generation gap. Generation gap. Generation gap. Generation gap. Is it over? It's my turn. Lose it all. Watch the world burn. Is it over? It's my turn. Lose it all. Watch the world burn. Is it over? It's my turn. Lose it all. Watch the world burn. Is it over? It's my turn. Is it over? It's my turn. I think my brain's gone dead. Smoke shows that I see red. You got the generation gap, generation gap. I think my brain's gone dead. Smoke shows that I see red. You got the generation gap, generation gap. Silence growing ever deeper, crashing, feel this getting weaker. Burnt out, torn up into pieces, faded, barely even breathing. Oh, it's getting steeper. Eyes closed, hold on to what we were. Struggling reach now. No one can save us now. Still just keep falling till we hit the ground. Hit the ground, hit the ground. Struggling reach now. No one can save us now. Still just keep falling till we hit the ground. Hit the ground, hit the ground. Burn out, torn up into pieces. Faded, barely even breathing. Struggling, reaching out. No one can save us now. Still just keep falling till we hit the ground. Hit the ground, hit the ground. Still just keep falling till we hit the ground. Hit the ground, hit the ground. Hit the ground. Still just keep falling till we hit the ground. Hit the ground, hit the ground.
And the rave goes on.
And the rave goes on.
And
the rave goes on.
Well, it is time to start this show. I'm 2 minutes late, so that's my fault. But hey, I had to talk to my wife for a second. So yeah, she got home. Got to talk to her for a second. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's get this going.
Distance nerding.
If I can't see you, you can't see me, right?
I can't see you at all. I can't.
See me?
I can't see or hear you.
You can't see or hear me?
Jen, I can't hear you. No,
Can you
Jen.
hear me now?
Can I hear you now? No, I can't hear you at all.
Did you just say, can I hear you now? I can't hear you at all.
Did I just say, can I something? No, absolutely not. I can't hear you at all. Jen, how's it going?
Well, it's Monday. Clearly, I'm much more gullible on Mondays.
I guess so. Actually, Jen, right here, just for you, right? Because nobody could see you, right? John C. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is a rare treat for you guys. We're doing an interview on a Monday. Oh, she said you're very low, Jen. You sound fine to me.
I mean, I took up smoking. No, I was kidding.
No,
I didn't take up smoking. I did not take up smoking.
That's when your voice gets a little bit lower.
Yeah, that's when I start sounding like Mrs. The Monarch. Oh, my beautiful butterfly.
Oh, my beautiful butterfly.
You're much better at it than I am.
Because it's the dude that does the voice.
Right, yeah.
But ladies and gentlemen, you are now watching a very special episode of The Build. It's on a Monday. We're going to have some fun. As you can see, it's me and Jen together again. So, which it just means that we're going to have a crap ton of fun. This is kind of the way it is when me and Jen do this show together. Now, we've got a guest today. Of course, we're going to do the first hour. We're going to be hanging out with our guest. Second hour, we're going back to that
amazing early internet bracket.
Oh, the early internet bracket. Now, I already warned our guest what we were doing, and he's excited. So it's going to be a good time, guys. With that all being said, let's get into this. The show is brought to you by our friends over at, our good friends over at the wonderful place that we call Dubby.
I'm like, is Dubby coming on? I mean, is that?
I've been trying to get Dubby to come on the show for a while, and they won't do it. Ladies and gentlemen, the show is brought to you by Dubby. Dubby is a brand of energy drinks created to help focus concentration, reaction time with no jitters or crash. Dubby contains no maltodextrin, no sugars, no fillers, no artificial colors or dyes. Now, you may be wondering to yourself what makes it different from all of the energy drinks and supplements and things that are out there. Let me tell you what it is. Dubby contains Neurofactor. Neurofactor is a neurotropic derived from the coffee fruit. Neurofactor helps give your brain focus and clarity, while the 150 milligrams of caffeine and 3 essential B vitamins help you stay alert and energized. Find out more about Dubby at www.dubby.gg. Use the code NERDING10. Get 10% off your order. Now, for all of you who are ready to get down with the dubs, I've already got my class. Oh,
that's right. Yeah, we got to pick the stuff.
I already did it. I was in the mood specifically for the what is this called? The push and punch.
Oh, the push and punch. Okay.
Yeah. So this is lemon, lime, and fruit punch.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, and it's delicious. All right, so it's one of my favorite flavors. So, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna move right into this. Today's guest.
Yeah, I think he's been waiting long enough. I think
I'm getting to it. Today's guest is a comic book writer known for his work in comic noir, an up and comer in the indie comic scene, and a man with a great sense of humor, from what I can tell. Please welcome the creator of Pizza Party Attestation, and here to talk about his book, Kitty's Bordello, or Bordeo, depending on how you feel there. Kevin Zoldan.
Yay!
Hey, what's going on, y'all? I appreciate y'all having me. Thank you so much.
Absolutely, man. And coming to us live from the park.
Yes.
Yeah.
You can see the wind behind him.
Yeah. Wind's blowing, that's for sure. Hopefully the mics ain't picking it up too much. But yeah, excited to be doing it with y'all. Appreciate y'all a lot. Thank you.
Absolutely, man. I'm actually surprised. I'm not picking up any of it on the mic at all.
No, yeah, it sounds
perfect. Maybe it's the hair. I got these little Labrador ears covering it up.
There you go.
There you go.
So how are you? How's your week been? Or weekend? How's your weekend? It's Monday, so.
Yeah, well, this is my weekend. I'm a bartender, so yeah, it's good to finally be celebrating my weekend, and it's going great, man. Doing really well. I'm out here in Hawaii on a pretty small island, and loving every minute of it, man. That's great.
Oh wow,
Nice,
well,
man. What island are you on?
Mahalo.
It's near Maui. It's a small one. I don't want to talk about it too much. It's a really small community, and I don't want to just blow them up,
Yeah.
you know.
Oh,
So
I think
it's near Maui, though.
Yeah, I think I know where you're
Yeah.
at, man. And I'm surprised
Yeah.
you're on that island to begin with.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. It's a crazy island. Yeah, that's for
Very
sure. But
man.
yeah. The people are great though, man. It's a really small community, and everybody's like extremely hospitable. It's the safest place I've ever lived in my life, and just happy to be out here for the time I'm out here, you know.
Oh, awesome. Well,
That is
that's
awesome.
great.
Yeah.
So let's get into it. Let's start asking some questions. Are you ready?
I'm ready, man. I'm ready to talk to y'all. I'm excited. Yeah.
Okay, so first question is going to be a doozy. If a movie was made based on your life, who would you want to play you?
And why?
Ooh.
And why? And
Oh,
also,
man.
would you be the only non-Muppet? That I added that.
Oh my god.
I don't think I'm going with Gonzo. Man, dude, who would I want playing me? I have no idea. You could go with somebody like Leo DiCaprio. You know, obviously he did such a great job in Catch Me If You Can. He's just a phenomenal actor, but I don't have the looks for that. Brad Pitt, love everything he does, but don't have the looks for that. I don't know, maybe Tom Hanks, but they would have to have some kind of really good makeup artist. Yeah. I don't know. I've never really thought about that of me. I mean, I lived a crazy life for sure, but I don't know who fits the bill, to be honest with you.
You could do Keanu Reeves.
Keanu Reeves? Yeah, I don't know.
Go.
That's a really good looking dude too, man.
You're not
Yeah,
wrong.
man. Yeah. Keanu's got a good style. He's you know, stoic a little bit. So yeah, I'll go with that one. I like that.
There you go.
Yeah. And
I didn't mean
he
to
needs
be your casting director. So
he needs more of a southern accent. That's the only complete difference between the two. And I don't know if he could pull off a southern accent. But
I almost
I
think he could do it, and then I really thought about it and was like, maybe on second thought, probably not.
nah, man, he's a Ninja Turtle. He's got that California, you know what I mean? That hey, bro, you know.
yeah,
So
he does absolutely have that. You guys are right.
yeah. I don't know. I don't want McConaughey. I have no idea.
Yeah, McConaughey's a little too all right.
Yeah.
But-
He's probably the closest I can think of to my style a little bit, though.
I mean, I will say, just now that you've mentioned McConaughey, I'm just like, you know what, man? I can hear McConaughey getting your vibe immediately.
Yeah. If Mitch Hedberg was still alive and an actor, and he was as old as he was when he died, that'd be a good fit.
Wow. That's
well,
Yeah.
this thanks for the interview. No, I'm just kidding.
that's a fool. Like when's like, who would play you? Mitch Hedberg.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, like one-liners. Like that's pretty much it, man. Like one-liners, just silliness, but thought-provoking at the same time. All right, I'm gonna go with Mitch Hedberg, man. How
there
weird
you
is that?
go. There
There's
you
a
go.
different answer for y'all.
I like that because that means like you're going outside the box, and I enjoy when people go outside the box and don't give you like the normal kind of like same three dudes that everybody wants to play them.
Yeah, right. Like I kind of went through those same three dudes, and I was just like immediately, no. I don't know. Yeah, Mitch Hedberg. Final answer.
Oh, awesome. Okay. I love it.
Yeah,
All
man.
right. So we have a segment called Growing Up Geeky on our show. So what did you geek out on when you were a kid or when you were a child?
Ninja Turtles, X-Men, loved all that stuff. X-Men I kind of related to because it was all about equal rights, and it was very civic.
Yeah.
Like in its themes. So I really identified with that one, and I was all about equality and everything like that. So X-Men was really like a big one.
Have you watched the X-Men 97? Did you get to watch that?
I have not.
Oh.
The main one that I focused on was the animated series. Plus, of course, a whole bunch of comic books and stuff.
Yeah.
But the animated series was phenomenal.
Yeah, X-Men 97 picks up exactly where the animated series left off, man. It's awesome.
Oh man, I need to check that out then. I definitely
it's on
do.
Disney
Yeah.
Plus. Yeah.
It looks exactly like it. Like like the animation is slightly updated, but it looks like it pretty much looks like a season that just picked up at the end of the last season of the animated series.
Yeah, it's
got
really
you. That's
good.
awesome.
And there's a lot of like shirtless men on it. I don't know if that would help you or not, but really, it's a lot of shirtless men on it.
I mean, that sounds like superheroes from the '90s, right there.
Yeah,
you know, it's
very.
Yeah.
We call Magneto Luscious Locks Lensher.
100% he is.
Definitely.
Was it? It's gray, right? It's gray
it's
and
like completely white, but it's like just like wavy, and it's like every comic book man wishes he had hair like that. Every animated character.
His hair is just so beautiful.
Yeah, it's amazing. His hair is amazing.
Except Wolverine, man. Wolverine just had that style. He didn't need it. You know what I mean? He's
that's true.
You're talking about shirtless men right there, Wolverine. Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, he's shirtless throughout a lot of it. But yeah, it was just.
I'm shirtless and hairy because I'm Canadian.
Right,
exactly. There you go.
But yeah, it's really good. So yeah, if you really like the X-Men in the 90s, that's a good series because it picks up right where the original or the animated series left off. But yeah, that's awesome.
Reason to get Disney Plus, man, because I started watching The Mandalorian and then my subscription expired, and I need to pick up back on that. That show is great, but yeah, there's two right there. That's awesome.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right, awesome. So now we're gonna get into like my other dog has decided she's gonna lean up against where I have my TV, my teleprompter. Yeah. She just plopped down like, hey, here's where I am.
I love dogs, man. Dogs are the best.
Yes, I have 2 corgis and a mixed breed, and they are all about it. So, all right.
Yeah, so, I got a Staffordshire Terrier. She was at the park earlier today when I first met y'all, but yeah, the mom took her home, so she won't be breathing in the microphones.
That's okay. All right, so let's talk about your
dog breathing is acceptable on our show.
Usually there's dogs snoring on our show because one of my dogs is usually asleep next to me. So, but none of them they got down now, so they're overplaying or something. I don't know. All right, so back to the interview. Sorry, very unprofessional. I apologize.
Not at all.
All right, so like how and when did your love for like writing come about? Like what's the story? What's your writing love story?
Oh man, I've been writing forever. It's like it's a great outlet to get out all your feelings. Um, and being able to shape that into a story, but also still have themes. I've always been attracted to it. I've been doing it since second grade. And it's always kind of flourished and bloomed from there. And I'm really happy to get into the comics medium because I always wanted something visual to be able to tell the story. And my artist, Abel Garcia, is phenomenal. He's located in Barcelona, Spain. And I partnered up with him for Kitty's Bordello. And he's just got this grittiness and rawness, while it's also refined enough to show historical characters actually looking like historical characters.
Absolutely.
It's I couldn't be more grateful for him as an artist to be able to be working on this story with him. Yeah,
Well,
yeah,
that's awesome. Yeah, it gave me seeing the art of it gave me like the romance comics genre where he had like that like Kirby-esque type with the like young romance and the like oh what is it, Kathy Keene and all those like 40s and
yeah.
50s comics. It gave me that vibe, and being that it's set in Berlin in the 30s and 40s, I was like, oh yeah, this is perfect style for the story that's going on. So,
His
and
artwork.
Thank you. Yeah,
the way that the different characters talked, whereas the agent it was all like it was written down, and for Kitty it was like she, just word bubbles and her thoughts and stuff. But like with the detective, he was like, or the not the detective, the writer guy.
yeah, journalist. Yeah,
Yeah, the journalist. That's it. I was like, what am I trying to thinking of here? But it's all like written on paper and stuff, and I loved that because it really shows, it separates the voices even more. So I really liked that.
I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, it was really important to me to be able to differentiate between all the characters because there's so many characters in this story. It's based on a true story. The Nazis, they take over a brothel. They put microphones in the walls and they spy on their own people. And the fact that this story hasn't really been told, maybe it's because it was like a really really tragic story. But I do like a Quentin Tarantino historical fiction twist at the end to
Yeah.
make it friendly toward a modern day theme that I'm trying to perpetuate with um, giving full equality towards women. It's such a it's crazy that we're still even having to talk about this discussion.
Yeah.
But yeah, essentially that's what it's all about. It's about female empowerment. Even though you have to build up the bad guy before you tear him down. The first few issues are going to be kind of rough.
Right.
It's definitely violent, but it's not violent just to be nonsensical. It has a point to it. So I just want readers to be able to follow along with it, and I hope they continue with it to the end because that point will flourish.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I was hooked, so that that was good. I was like, I want to find out what happens next. So very
Yeah, I mean,
much.
it made me research everything that was going on this, and it's like it's kind of like well known that Catherine Zamat Zamit didn't really talk about it even after the war, and
Yeah,
she was really big about keeping her girls safe and making sure that they were still kept a secret, and she died in 1957 without people knowing the full story.
for
Yeah.
sure, for sure. Yeah, it's been a whole bunch of backtracking and researching for the majority of it. I read numerous books to learn about it, and but most of the information that this story is based on is just Wikipedia, man. Wikipedia is such a weird thing to get into a wormhole. Look what happens. You start doing podcasts in the field with people because of your Wikipedia wormholes. So yeah, it's all the information that's out there is amazing, and yeah, man, give it up to Wikipedia. You can get
Oh,
lost in the story
that's
easily.
awesome. So, like, because we're talking about you writing, and obviously, this is a true, like, based on a true story, but let's talk about your inspiration. So, like, who are you inspired by, writing wise, or I guess any wise? Like, because everyone has their own voice. So if it's not necessarily a writer, it doesn't have to be, but like either comic book related or non-comic book related, just who inspires you?
So a big inspiration for me is Quentin Tarantino. I absolutely love all his movies. He's never had a strike, in all 9 of them so far. He's always hit home runs. But not only him as a filmmaker, I love a lot of other filmmaker. Obviously, I like noirs. Um, but as far as comic books go, Garth Ennis,
Oh yeah.
a major inspiration for me. Preacher was phenomenal, start to finish. So abstract, so out there, so crazy. Yeah, absolutely everything he's done. But I also like Alan Moore. Who doesn't like Alan Moore? But he's he's
Like,
a really dense writer. Like it's
it's a weird dude.
yeah. Oh, super super weird. But I took one of his like online classes, and he's a very inspiring human being, man. And just everything he's put out has been pretty solid. He's gotten crazy and weird, and I just absolutely love that abstractness of reality, man. It's great. But yeah, his book's just way more than everybody else. It's so dense. But yeah, so I don't go as dense as he does, but he's definitely an inspiration for sure.
Yeah, like I understand. Like From Hell was still, I'll reread that. Like, because it's just great. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
very layered and detailed, and I'm like almost convinced that it's the real like story of chapter. I'm like, I
right.
think this is real, even though I know it's not. I'm like, I want this
Yeah,
one to be real. Thank you.
yeah. He
Yeah,
does
absolutely.
that. He does that twist at the end of a very famous story.
Yeah.
It's of course that's inspiration to me.
Well, and
Yeah,
then
and he
Watchmen was
yeah
great. Very
yeah
commentary on the '80s, and yeah, it was nice. So,
yeah. And
but
Nixon in general.
yeah.
It's like I guess I do have political undertones a little bit, and it probably stems from him because it definitely. I mean, maybe it stems from Garth Ennis a little bit too with the boys and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
yeah, definitely Alan Moore is where it stems from the most. That's for sure.
Mhm. It's just, I mean, it's a style of writing, I think, that is important. It's an important voice to continue even, and so that's great their inspirations, and you seem to be continuing that voice. So yay!
Yeah,
All
yeah.
right.
Trying to find my own voice at the same time. That's the seesaw balancing act. But the more you do it, the more you will find your voice. I've only put out a single shot issue, and this is my first full series. So I'm excited to be able to get my voice out there. That's for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. And so I think I know what the answer to this question is going to be, but I'm going to ask it anyway. All right. So if you could collaborate with anyone, dead or alive, who would be your number one pick?
Ooh, artist. Man,
Or
Frank
writer,
Miller.
Frank?
Pardon?
or writer too. If
Yeah,
you
right.
want to like collaborate with a writer, you could do that too.
Yeah.
Yeah. That would be too. I don't know, man. I guess I'm a writer that doesn't work well with others. I guess. Um, it's. I don't know. I like having like I when I bring a project to an artist, it's full script.
Mhm.
And obviously it's just like language, it grows and mutates throughout the creation process. But I do like having the last word on what my name portrays, like what's out
Yeah.
there. So it would be an artist, it would definitely be an artist. um Frank Miller is phenomenal. I love his gritty aspect of his artwork. Wolverine was phenomenal. Like the Dark Knight.
Right.
All his stuff is really phenomenal and different. Sin City,
City.
his noir style is gritty, man. He's great. So I mean, that's an absolute huge wish list. Um, yeah. Yeah, but I mean, I don't know. Who are you thinking I was gonna pick?
I thought maybe something like that. I also thought maybe like Jenny Frison, because she's got a very like noir-esque style.
Mm.
Or even like oh gosh, Phil Noto. He's got a
What did he
really
do?
he's done a lot of cover stuff, but
Oh, gotcha.
he does like it's more pastel-y, but it's very realistic looking. And oh gosh, he's done covers for so much, and I can't remember the last thing he did, to be honest with you. I remember him doing a lot of the Wonder Woman stuff. It's just that kind of like very realistic looking that I like a lot. So yeah.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
but then
yeah. That, I
it
mean,
depends on what you like, I think the story too, because you're not gonna want,
exactly.
yeah, like some
Exactly.
artists are gonna be better, like Bernard Chang's like gonna be better for like a little bit more mythical looking, like whereas a Liam Sharp may be more like gritty, really detailed, so stuff like that. So, but I'm a huge George Perez stan, so.
Yeah,
That's so I love the really detailed stuff. So
yeah, yeah, yeah. Detailed stuff is great. It's great, especially for something like this kind of story. Again, which is why I'm so happy to have Abel as my artist. Um, for being like the level I'm at, having a professional like him do this story and be able to work with him on the story is a blessing as well. So, yeah, yeah.
that's awesome. That's
Gotta
awesome.
give gotta give props to him, man. He's one half of the team for sure.
Yeah. So, well, I mean, you mentioned you had like your one shot, and that was Unbroken, correct? That you
Correct. Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
and that
yeah,
actually was that based on it. That was about your stroke, right? That you had a
yeah,
stroke, and
yeah, yeah.
so
Thank you.
yeah,
This is
you're welcome.
after man. You researched me. I appreciate it.
Yep.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
it's a
mean, you don't
survival
have to
story.
talk about that. I know, like stuff like that. It can be really sensitive, and so. But when
Yeah,
you wrote the
yeah,
book about it, absolutely. If you want to talk about the book, I'd love to. But then when I had read that, it was a personal experience, and it was about like you having a stroke. I was like, wow,
Right.
talk about like taking something that could have like really been a huge tragedy and really probably shaped your life and has shaped your outlook, like, and turning it into something creative like that. I mean, it's amazing. So it
I
makes me want to
appreciate
read it
that.
more. So
Yeah,
but yeah,
yeah.
so yeah,
I
tell us about
appreciate that a lot.
Unbroken.
Yeah, Unbroken's it's about a juvenile in a war torn town, and abandoned. So a mass exodus. This the juvenile left to um, was thought as killed already. It was trapped under rubble. So completely abandoned, and the juvenile figures out how to survive in what's left, and makes it a beautiful life, and defends it more than anything. And
That's awesome.
yeah, I initially wrote it because I was, obviously I was in rehab, and just being able to tell a functional story was goal number one. So the fact that I was able to do that, it was great. And my artist for that one, his name is Bax. He's from Canada. Absolutely love Bax, but we lost contact with each other. So Unbroken was initially supposed to be 3 issues, um, but it completely works as a one shot. And it was the middle of the pandemic when we lost contact with each other, and I just hope he's okay. I completely send my love out to Bax, and wish him the best if he gets this. Yeah. So
Good. Well,
um,
yeah. Bex, if you're
yeah, because
watching, and we know you are,
yeah.
we
I
send
mean,
you
it
love.
was, man, having him there to be able to get that first project flourishing was great, and I received nothing but positive feedback from it. So it encouraged me to work on a series, and this is the series I've been working on since 2019, and
Oh, that's awesome.
excited to be getting it out, man.
That's
Really
that's
excited.
great. That is great. So, I do have to ask you a question. It's totally out of left field. It's not on our list. Are you right or left-handed?
Oh, I'm right-handed, but
Okay.
I have why?
Well, okay, so I'm left-handed. So, and
Okay.
there's like there was a study done that stroke people that have strokes tend to get better faster if they're left-handed because left-handed people use both sides of their brain. It's more lateral
Hmm.
than it is one side or the other. Like as far as like getting speech back and things like that. And so I wondered if you were right-handed or left-handed, and like just because
That's
I was like, okay, let me see, because I haven't ever had a stroke and you have, and so I was like, was he right? How Anyway, we can talk about that later.
no. So I'm right-handed, but I'm left-footed, and I'm somewhat ambidextrous.
Okay, yeah. So
So
that's probably then you probably are latent left-handed, which is what a lot of ambidextrous people are, is because like you were probably taught how to do things with your right hand, but you really favor your left hand. So yeah. Anyway,
yeah.
it's very fascinating. Being left-handed, I really study it a lot, and so and when I'd seen that you had a stroke, I was like, I kind of want to ask you that question because
Yeah.
you don't really get a lot unless you're a researcher and you're doing that study with the researchers. You probably don't get a lot of that in the public.
No,
So
that's a very interesting question, and I've never gotten it before. So that's very interesting to know. But I think the thing that got me back to 100% was playing drums. Playing drums got all my limbs working together.
oh,
So
that's
it's not a
awesome.
right-handed or left-handed type of thing when you're using all of them together. So
Yeah, it's just
I
kind of
really can.
getting everything back in. Okay. Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. So I guess it's like people that are runners. They're using their full body. So trying to be precise with drums, I honestly attribute that to getting me back to 100%.
Well, that's awesome.
Yeah,
And
that's amazing.
congratulations and yay.
I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much.
That
It's yeah. It's been 5 years, man. So I'm something to be celebrated.
there
So
you go.
yeah.
Yeah. So living in Hawaii, survived a stroke. You're living the dream.
Man, gratitude is something that doesn't escape me. That's for damn sure.
Well, that is
Gotta be
awesome.
grateful.
So, getting back to the interview, which is all over the place. This is kind of my interview style. Bill can attest to it.
I love it.
All over the
I
place.
love it.
So,
We write them this way though, so it's like
uh, so were you like a comic book nerd when you were growing up? I mean, I know you said X-Men and you said you had some like X-Men comics. Was it just X-Men or did you have other like comic book stuff that you read? Like a
Yeah,
Marvel
X-Men
guy?
got me into it. X-Men got me into it. My brother, well, actually, I think Ninja Turtles got me into it. My brother, he gave me like volume one. I don't know the specifics of it, but he gave me the first volume, their origin story, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, when I was like 5, and I absolutely fell in love with it. And then I got into X-Men, and then Spider-Man, and it just kind of blossomed from there. But now I'm really into. Not really too much superhero stuff. Every once in a while, a superhero story will completely grab me and blow me away, like Old Man Logan. That was recommended to me recently, and I'm not going to give that story away, but that story is
that's a
great.
good story though.
It is good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good one. Yeah, Mark Millar, amazing writer. Yeah. So it's kind of all over the place as far as what I do consume. But lately, it's been a lot of indie stories, and yeah,
Oh, that's
excited to be
awesome.
involved with that community. Yeah,
Yeah, indie comics is its own like biosphere almost. So definitely understand that. So well, that's great.
We've been diving heavily into the indie scene lately, so
Yeah.
yeah.
And but it's one of those, a lot of indie comics and a lot of indie comics creators grew up on the Marvel and the DC and the mainstream comics, but a lot of their stuff came from smaller comic companies, and they just happened to take off. So you never know, and who knows what's going to happen in 20 years. So we love the indie
For sure.
comic people. So
Yeah.
All
Yeah,
right. Well, that's awesome.
they're the heart and blood of it. If you ask me, um,
Yeah, absolutely.
you know, yeah.
So, so what made you choose the story of Catherine Zammit and Salon
Yeah.
Kitty?
So, well, I I started telling the story, and I knew something was there because the characters were just talking to me. Like as soon as I started to write issue 1, um, the characters were just talking to me, and it happened very organically. The way the historical twist at the end kind of blossomed. I didn't have that in mind when I started the story, but I knew that it needed something, and it couldn't be exact history because it's super tragic. I don't want to, you know, I'm all about positivity and positive change for the world, and I didn't want to put something out there completely tragic. So I was just kind of trusting the system and rolling with it, and yeah, the characters just spoke to me, and it just blossomed into what it became, and
Well, awesome.
uh, so proud of it, and extremely excited to put it out. Working with lesser known comics and CWS Comics Wellspring. Everybody over there has been super amazing. Couldn't be more grateful for him. Brandon at Apollo City Comics, he's become a friend of mine. Just being able to talk with him all the time is great. Not too much, not all the time, but being able to keep up with them. He's got projects too. We all do. And he stays really busy with that CWS podcast and things like that. I wish him the very best. Dude's been um, great to me. Me and Abel, we put out 2 short stories for the anthologies that they're putting out, in Shadow Anthology and the CyberSync Anthology. Couldn't be more happy to be involved with that. And Abel, he did a lot of storytelling for that, so all I really did was add dialogue, and he's a master craftsman in his own right. So I'm excited for people to see that as well.
Oh, awesome. No, I think that's great. I love stuff like that. And anthologies are amazing. You can tell such like little stories that have a big impact. So it's nice and get your name out there. So that's awesome. So okay. So now we talked about you and who would play you. So now let's talk about Kitty Bordello. And when are you going to make it into a movie? When are we going to get this thing adapted? Let's go. Let's do
Seriously,
this.
your writing is so cinematic in the way that you write. Every review that I read of Unbroken and everything on there, the same constant between all of that, and seeing that in your writing in this book is you write very cinematically. So like, I guess the way I wrote this question was really to ask, did you write this as a screenplay or were you, or are you kind of like, hoping that somebody picks this up and makes a movie out of it? I mean, given they made a movie in the 70s and then there's a TV show based on it in the 80s, but like to do it with like more modern cinematic senses, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Man, that's a great question. I feel mostly inspired through movies, but I tend to break down scenes into the cinematic elements that they are essentially. And what frame captures that moment in the story the most, that's what I try to portray in comics. So as far as it being adapted in something else, that's a long time coming. I'm just happy to be able to tell the story in a comic form first, because that medium is so versatile, and it's open game for as creative as you want to be. When you're watching a movie, you're locked into that time. Like you're at the will of that director and how they want to tell you that story in the allotted amount of time. When it comes to a book, somebody can pause and reference back and see if what they're thinking is correct. And it's a way different way to tell a story. But I do incorporate the same elements of cinematically telling the story. I just like the comic medium with how versatile it really is.
That's true. I mean, drawing a weird creature. I'm just saying, like, getting into like science fiction, like H.R. Geiger and stuff, like drawing a weird creature. That's just, basically pen to paper. Whereas in a cinema, you have to like make that creature look real. And yeah. So yeah,
Yeah.
it can absolutely do that. Definitely more creative. A more creative, like your mind can go wherever it wants. So that's awesome. But
Right. He's already mentioned kind of like, the way that you're writing the story is you're building up the villain at the beginning. And again,
mhm.
it's written in a very cinematic way. Like you're building up the villain at the beginning, and then you start getting into more character development, and then you get into the what they call in film school the crescendo, right? Like, but like the getting to the top of that story, so that way you can get to the end of the story.
Yeah.
And
It's
like it's
yeah.
5 books, so I mean, like it's almost like, again, written cinematically, because most movies, especially like epic movies, are written in 5 acts. So
Yeah.
Also,
It's
Shakespeare did 5 acts, so
yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
he's
It's
Tarantino's a big inspiration, and Tarantino is known for doing 5 acts in every movie he does.
Yeah. I like taking the 3-act structure and expanding it like a rubber band until it feels like it's about to pop. I want to build tension more than anything, and being able to kind of split everything down. Yeah. So the fact that it's split into 5 is very convenient as far as storytelling, but essentially it is a 3-act story in my opinion. Books 1 and 2 are kind of the same. I introduce all the characters. Book 2 has a lot of characters uh, introduced and expands the story entirely. The first book kind of gets you introduced to the story and the main characters struggle within the story, and then the book 2 expands it, and then it kind of takes off from there. And we're working on book 4 right now. Uh, and seeing the story come to fruition is I couldn't be more proud and happy.
you can tell by this like
yeah,
look on your face. You're just like so
yeah,
like smiley and
yeah,
giddy, and so that's
yeah,
great. That's great.
yeah. It's kind of like Eminem, how he dyed his hair blonde so people would underestimate him. Like I feel like Unbroken was a great story, but it was me trying to relearn how to think. So now that I'm able to think and know I can tell a story from start to finish, I got to have a lot more fun with this, and expand it completely and throw a whole bunch of detail into it. And I want to reiterate, I know it's a historical story, but it's kind of like Inglorious Bastards. You don't have to know a lot about World
Yeah.
War II to be able to enjoy the story. It's entertaining. That's the point of it.
Yeah.
Even though it's extremely violent and it's not a situation to make light of. It still has an entertaining element to it because of the complete full story. So yeah, I just really hope that listeners pay attention and follow along with it, because their minds will definitely be able to wrap themselves around it and enjoy it. It's great.
Awesome. Yeah,
Man,
no, that is awesome.
I just don't want to get too ahead of myself. This is only book 1 that I'm promoting right now. So, yeah.
Well, I mean, it's a really good, like the first book, loved it. Cannot wait until the second one, because it's such a good like introduction to like the main characters and kind of her like like what she's doing and like how she gets into it. And yeah, I mean, it's just nice. It's a good tease, and it's a good like first, like introducing like the really main veins, and then how it's going to spider out from there. And I really thought that it was great that way. I don't know where Phil is.
I'm right here. I'm here.
Yeah, well, your camera's black.
Oh.
And it's doing the. Oh, there we go. It's back.
So
Yay.
my computer went into screensaver, apparently.
Okay, I'm like, yeah, he went black. It's cool. I'm just gonna keep talking. So
I'm still here. I haven't left.
All right. Sure, you haven't. That is something he would do. Would be like just leave in the middle of it and me be by myself. Not.
Yeah, I went to trivia. It's fine.
Okay. Trivia. All right, so I do want to talk before. I know we're like getting up on the hour mark, but I want to talk about pizza party attestation.
Yeah, attestation.
Awesome.
Attestation basically means you declare a pizza party. It's just I don't know. I'm not as serious as all my stories have been so far. I was trying to create something a little bit more lighthearted. So yeah.
I mean,
like,
so I was gonna say that's something I've noticed, man. Like there's a lot of like fun philosophical stuff around your brand, right? And
yeah.
like I noticed, right? Like, and I actually wrote a question about this. You know, there seems to be a lot of philosophy behind your love for the arts, and kind of, you know, there's a lot of quotes anywhere from Banksy to Aristotle.
Yeah.
And like, you know, it just seems like the intention is to be fun. You know, but like, is there a greater meaning? Like, do you have greater intention, or is this just I'm just doing fun stuff?
Oh no, for sure. Like, what's the point of making art if there's no meaning behind it? Mm-hmm. I mean, art is fun and it's a great creative outlet, but it means something and it can change the world if you have a message behind what you're trying to put out there. So with this book, I just want to, you know, warn people about authoritarianism and the bad stuff that can happen from it, and basically taking away women's rights when you put women in a position to where they have to defend themselves. Nothing good is going to come from it. It's and that's kind of what America is doing right now too, with, you know, Roe versus Wade and things like that. Not to get too political. On my last podcast, I got way too political, and that's not what people want to hear, man. But but yeah, there's a lot of heavy, real themes behind all my writing, and one of my favorite quotes is art is I'm gonna paraphrase the living hell out of it. But basically, artwork is not a way to mold society. It should be a hammer with which to shape society. So I'm just trying to get my voice out there and let people know about the issues that I really are passionate about and care about. And women's rights is such an underrated, talked about subject. You know, right now with Palestine and Israel and everything. Yeah, it's great to vote against genocide. Like it's horrific what they're doing, but at the same time, women are oppressed throughout that country completely, and that's an issue that I think a lot of people are overlooking because of the horrible atrocities. But I mean, one issue at a time, I guess. But I'll stop being political. I apologize.
No, it's okay. So we're gonna go from politics to pirates.
Yeah.
So we heard that you would like to be a pirate. Like, is that
yes?
Is that like for real, or is that?
Oh man. So I used to play in a bunch of
and just like be a pirate. You would totally do that.
Oh man, it's not serious, but
right now I need to know all of your love for pirates. Let's go.
All right, so I'm from Virginia Beach. I was born in Wisconsin, but moved to Virginia Beach when I was 1. Chesapeake Bay, so much history with the Outer Banks right there, with the history of piratism. And I was in punk bands growing up. And in my early 20s and stuff, and there's this band called the Goddamn Wolves, and me and the drummer just synced up completely. and we made a vow that when we're 50, if we're not doing shit, we're gonna become pirates together and just get into a lot of trouble and have great times and not hurt anybody. We're gonna go the Blackbeard route. We're just gonna scare the shit out of people and take their shit. But it's not real. That dude, it was just a great time and it was something fun to put down instead of something serious like politics. But I go ahead.
The anarchy at its finest.
It is.
Yeah. So anarchy is such a touchy subject, but piratism, I mean, it's so romantic, like going back to the old styles of it, and not enough stories have been told of like the real stories of what have happened. The closest that I've come across is that Black Sail show that's on Netflix, and that was pretty cool. But when I first started getting into comics, I wanted to kind of create a pirate story, and I thought that would be my next one. That's why I put it there. But nah, man, it's changed and morphed. So yeah.
Well, there, it's not too late. You can always tell us a
Nah,
pirate
man.
story. Yeah, and
That's what I'm saying. It's
don't
on the
know,
back burner.
with the world the way it is today, pirating might be like a really like option in the next couple of years. So let's not rule anything out. And you do live in Hawaii, so you're already like there's a lot of water there. So it's not like you're getting closer. So.
Yeah, that's true, man. That's true. I will take up arms with these fine people out here in Hawaii, man. They have a slogan called "Defend." Oh, Captain Scraggly Beard. My beard is not the best. My beard is not the best. Yeah, man.
Awesome.
You ain't gonna take them seriously, and that's kind of what it's about for me. So, yeah.
So, Sandra said he'd love our kitchen, and DeLong.
Their whole kitchen is pirate themed.
Yeah. So.
Oh, that's awesome. That is awesome.
And what's funny is I was over at their house yesterday, and as soon as I went in their kitchen and saw the pirate theme, I threw on some Ailstorm and just started like rocking.
Yeah, hell yeah.
My son loves sea shanties, so I was like, okay, I gotta ask a pirate question because
Yeah, man.
I'll get in trouble if I don't. So.
Yeah, my love for pirates goes back to being a little kid, man. So, I just kind of want to make it a little bit more gritty and tell like an actual real story of it. But that maybe that'll be in the future. I have a bunch of stuff planned before that now, so
there you go.
That mean more than that.
Well, yeah, I mean, when you think about it when you're young, I wanted to be Batgirl when I was little, or Wonder Woman. So I still think I feel I am Wonder Woman, actually.
That's it.
But I still feel.
I mean, you got the immortal part down.
Yeah, the immortal part. Yeah, I'm an immortal, so we've already discovered that. So this is actually going to segue really well. Okay, first of all, I'm going to ask you, it's a movie question, but it's not like about you or like what movie yeah. Anyway, what would be the worst movie sequel ever made?
Oh, man. Well, I think they already made it with Weekend and Bernie's 2.
Oh,
come on, dude. Like, how is he floppy? Like rigor mortis, dude. How is this guy floppy? Is scientifically. Oh. Yeah, they already made that one, dude. That was a piece of shit. Or Look Who's Talking 2. Look Who's Talking 2 is oh man, the first one even shouldn't even have been made, but the second one is awful.
It's funny. So, we had somebody on one of our frequent collaborators. He goes, because the way we perceive this question is like, what movie doesn't need to be made that Hollywood's probably going to make, right? And his answer is Passion of the Christ 2, the Resurrection reboot. Right? And of course we revisit this, right? Literally,
Oh.
Passion 2 is coming out, and it's called The Resurrection.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah,
no.
it's-
Oh no.
So,
yeah.
of course, we immediately like messaged each other, and it was like, dude, it happened.
gotta stop saying crap like this.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh,
there we go.
hey.
Sorry, I kicked the phone.
It's okay.
I'm not gonna go on a rant. I could go on a huge rant. I'm not gonna. I'm gonna hit timeout on this one, and I respectfully agree with everything that y'all have said. That's all. That's yeah. Yep.
Okay,
It's
so here's another. These are just random questions, by the way.
It's fun stuff.
Who would you most like to sit next to on a 10-hour flight, and why?
Now, this is dead or alive. Anybody, right?
Yeah,
So
this is dead
anybody
or alive.
ooh. I mean, obviously, Abraham Lincoln, Kennedy would be so fun. That's
Two
the
totally
U.S.
different
president.
flights too.
Yeah,
Two totally
yeah.
different. One would be like, oh my God, what is this thing doing in the air? And then the other one would be like, just bring in the booze and the babes. And
Yeah.
so
Well, I like right. Okay, so in this hypothetical situation, I was expecting that they wouldn't be like have a heart attack from the fact that they're in an airplane.
so more what Bill and Ted, less.
Yeah,
less
yeah. They just go with the flow, like Socrates. That dude goes. Talk about Keanu Reeves right there. Yeah, bring it first full circle. I love it. Kennedy would be awesome just because of everything that he represented. He lived a crazy life.
Mhm.
There's also a lot of bad shit that would be fun to talk about with him, and I think he'd be cool because he just has that like charisma, Like the only person that's had charisma like him since him was Obama. Charisma just coming out his ears.
I can
They
agree
both
with
got
that. The
that
Riz.
Riz, baby.
Got that Riz.
Oh, for sure, man, for sure. But man, I don't know if I would want to go. Mitch Hedberg would be fun as hell too to bring it back again. That
You could
dude's
just talk about being in your movie.
Yeah, I would try to sell him on it. I'd be like, I have a screenplay. I don't have a screenplay, but I was like, yeah, come on. Just he thinks about life so oddly that just a regular conversation with him, I think would be pretty out there and pretty. I think I would learn something from it, even though it's his style and everything. It doesn't seem intellectual. Like when you actually analyze it, it is. So I think he would actually be a pretty fun person to talk to.
Well, no, that's awesome. There's no wrong answer to that question. So that's,
Yeah.
But yeah. And I appreciate you taking the time and being like, who would I? Oh, because some people just like, this person, and then they move on. So I love it. All right. So this is like almost the penultimate. Well, it probably is the penultimate. What are you nerding out on right now? Like, what's like your nerd thing right now?
So okay, man. It's been a problem in my productivity. There's this it's not very popular, I don't think, but there's this game that I used to play when I was in the 8th grade. It was called Civilization.
Oh, I know Civ.
And now they have this like app that's kind of like Mozilla. It's like free source or something, or Linux, whatever is free source. And it's just this one guy that developed this game that looks like that game and took certain elements but created it to make his own thing. And basically you're creating a civilization from scratch, the exact same type of gameplay as Civilization. And it's called Unciv. And that is the nerdiest crap that I'm into, man. No, you can't have a conversation about that with anybody, and I'm even sorry to bring it upon y'all. But yeah, I don't know. I like to sit around and think and do like logic puzzles and stuff like that. So Yeah, but as far as like pop culture, what am I like to revisit a whole bunch of like old movies, and to kind of bring it full circle again to the model you've been building, 89 Batman. I have continuously watched off and on since I was 1990, whenever it came out on video. My dad bought it, and I absolutely love uh, that particular movie. Batman Returns was great too, but that first one with Jack Nicholson, it definitely holds something special to me.
Definitely set the bar. Set
Yeah,
the bar
yeah.
for what a comic book movie should be, especially a Batman comic book movie. So.
For sure, because it did not do it justice before that at all, and I think it was the first time, like technological wise, that it could keep up and tell a functional good story. And dude, his Joker is just so unique, gangster, very cool, very smooth. I mean, the best Joker would have to be Heath Ledger, but
I agree.
But
Yeah.
yeah, dude, come on, man! Like the dude nailed it completely with the psycho tendencies. Beautiful.
Definitely the first like Joker incarnation was Nicholson. Yeah.
Yeah. He was the best, but this kind of like
Bill?
So hands down, the best is Hamill. So I mean,
Mark Hamill, the best is Mark Hamill.
Mark Hamill is the best Joker in the history of Batman.
Oh, hold on, Kevin went. There
Can
you go.
y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Yeah. Did your Bluetooth die?
Sorry.
Oh no, you're
Sorry.
fine.
I was gonna go on some kind of Joker tangent anyway, because that's like what I do is I sit down and I think about characters, and a character as versatile as Joker. I mean, he's got so many different personas and so many ways that the story was told. But yeah, dude, Heath Ledger killed it. He did the best.
I am not like I think Joker's really overrated as far as like all of the Batman villains, because there's so many others out there that are really good too. But yeah.
No. For sure, but Joker is so versatile. He's got so many different levels of who he is. Like you got Joaquin Phoenix playing like the socially awkward, completely depressed Joker. There's so many sides to that character, and you can sit down and analyze him all day. So yeah, I get it. There are so many villains, and they did such a good job with all the different villains, except Mr. Freeze. I'm sorry, Arnold Schwarzenegger. You did not do a stand-up job with that one. But yeah, you're right. But I'm sorry. What'd you say?
He did or Schwarzenegger?
Yeah, nice to meet you.
Yes, get to the chopper.
Wait now! Get to the chopper!
Yeah, man, dude, Predator. Oh my god, dude kills it in that one. He's got a few. But...
Okay, so we're gonna wrap up, and we have some. These are just wrap up questions. Nothing, no math. I promise. I mean, unless you want to add math.
I'm gonna ask you the hardest question that you've ever been asked in your life. Are you ready for this?
Well, I already got asked who would play me, and that's
This is even harder, man.
All right, I'm ready for it. I'm geared up, dude.
Ready for this? All right. What is your favorite kind of taco?
Ooh. So San Diego, man, I love fish tacos. I absolutely love fish tacos. I don't know. There's not a right answer for this, and I can't pick one, man. Because every time I go somewhere, I don't pick just one. It's normally they're little street tacos, and you gotta get at least 3. So I'm all about that diversity, man. My top 3 will be fish, carne asada, and chicken. I know. If I lived in a world where I would have to kill my own meat, chicken and fish, man. Sorry to all the animal rights people out there, but chicken, they're just extinct dinosaurs that are around still because they are delicious. So, yeah, chicken, man. Love me some chicken, dude. Maybe that's another Southern thing.
Right. I always throw it out there as a Latino man because I'm a Hispanic man. As a Hispanic man, the rule of thumb for us is if you go into a restaurant, always get al pastor, right? And the reason,
Oh yeah,
the reason is because if the restaurant makes good al pastor, then everything on their menu is going to be good.
yeah.
Oh yeah,
That's
I
yeah.
mean that's
Yeah.
that's a true statement. Yeah, I could.
That is
I
our
could see
litmus
that.
test. That is the Hispanic litmus test for a good restaurant.
It's like if you go into a new down home cooking place, you always try the chicken fried steak because if they can't make chicken fried steak, then they're not.
Yeah.
Then it's not a good restaurant. So I think that's the equivalent. Just to let you know. So-
Yeah, no, man. That's awesome. I like having that meter of excellence. Do you like lengua? Do you like lengua tacos?
It's a little tough, but I'll eat it.
Yeah, right.
I
It's a
don't
little
think I've ever
gamey.
had it.
I'm glad I tried it, but I just can't get down with that, man. But they had cabeza tacos as well, and that sounds horrible, but it wasn't that bad, man. That's pretty good.
Cabeza's good. The one that the two that throw people off, bush, which is like the cheek meat,
Oh yeah,
and
Yeah.
sesos. Sesos is the one that really fucks people up when they learn what it is.
what is it?
Brains.
I was gonna say
Oh, okay.
brains, right?
Gotcha. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I would try that. I'd like. Life is short, man. Oh, my phone's about to die. Just so y'all know.
Okay.
But life is extremely short, and you got to live life to the fullest all the time. Take advantage of it, and do what you need to do. Get your voice out there.
All right, so we're gonna do you have any advice for anyone trying to get into the industry or like somebody who wants to make their own comic book? What would you say to them?
Keep doing it. That's the hardest part. It's the hardest part to any of it. But if you keep doing it, you meet more people and you expand the initial spark that set it off. So just keep doing it, man. If you don't keep doing it, then it fizzles and burns out. So yeah.
Awesome. That's great advice. That's good advice for anything. Keep going.
If you want to do something, you got to have the passion behind it, and you got to really want to do it. And if you really want to do it, you'll find a way to make it work. So yeah.
Awesome. All right. So who would win in a fight? The Question or Rorschach?
Rorschach's dirty as hell, dude.
Oh yeah.
He's dirty as hell, man. That dude doesn't give a shit. Rorschach's crazy, dude.
I mean, the Question has standards, like it has morals.
Yeah.
And Rorschach
dude.
isn't. He's just gonna do it. Yeah, I think I
mean,
agree.
well, depending on who it is, though, the question can be unhinged.
Yeah.
Right now it's
Here's the
Montoya.
Inigo Montoya, prepare to die. But
she's not as unhinged as who's the original Question?
What was his name? I can't remember his name right now.
He's pretty unhinged though.
He was unhinged. He was very unhinged. You're right. Yes, the original Question was very unhinged.
But that's funny that you bring up Rorschach's mortality, because his decision at the end of the book exemplifies his morality.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah.
So he does, like, he'll fight dirty, he'll punch you in your balls, he'll do whatever needs to get done. But the fact that he still has morality and that level of morality, pretty insane character, man. Somebody that you can go on a deep dive with forever too, just like Joker.
Yeah,
Not to bring up Joker again. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
She's gonna let it slide for this episode.
I appreciate you.
So what's next for you? So you said you're on the fourth book for Kitty Bordello?
Yeah, so we're creating it. We're about to finish up the series, but as far as putting them out there, we're on book one. So yeah, gonna be campaigning for Kitty's Bordello. It's gonna be out on Lesser Known Comics January 1st. You can do the pre-sale on their website, lesserknowncomics.com. Um, yeah, so gonna focus on Kitty's Bordello, but already working on another story, and it goes more into Roe versus Wade. That's the themes behind it, and more female empowerment. It's about a black female doctor that owns an abortion clinic, and it gets destroyed by terrorists. So
Wow.
yeah, it's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be way more entertaining. As far as um, it's gonna be very simple, less dialogue-y. I don't want to say more entertaining because this book is extremely entertaining, but it's going to be way more simple and stripped down. I tell a lot of noir stories, and this one is going to be completely separated from that.
Oh,
It's going to
cool.
be like my third album.
Okay.
So you got to switch it up, you know. So it's not going to be another noir piece. There'll probably be a little bit of elements of that in there, but it's going to be a departure from that, and extremely excited about it. I'm still in process, but you know, comics take forever, man. They're at least, once you give it to the artist, it's at least 9 months. You know, it's a pregnancy. You got to incubate it and create it. So
And then you
yeah,
have a baby for everyone to
yeah.
touch and caress and
That's it,
read
man.
over
That's
and
it.
over
Show it
and over.
around. Yeah, show it around, man. Show it around, pawn it off. Yeah, so excited about that.
So, give us like
Scott Summers, that baby.
Yeah, right. So where can everybody follow you, like, and learn more about you?
I'm on Pizza Party Attestation on Instagram. I'm on Reddit, but nobody really talks to me on that one.
I feel like Reddit, and
It's,
there's like not much in there, man.
yeah, man, that's a problem with being a busy creator. I don't have the social skills that I need. I can't wait to actually be able to hit the ground running and meet people face to face, because I think that's where I'll flourish a little bit more than you know, social media. Um, yeah, doing
awesome.
the internet thing is it's trying for me. So I'm on Instagram. I got some things on YouTube, but I don't really use anything but Instagram. So yeah.
There's
Email me at pizzapartyattestation@gmail. That's
Okay.
you know, I'm down to go old school. If you want to actually email me, I'll send you a packet, stickers. It's got a mini comic, postcard in there. So I'll send that to you. Just, you know, let's have an old school conversation. Let's see how many people do that.
There
That's
you
a great
go.
way to do it.
I
Yeah.
like that. I like that.
Well, that's awesome. Well, yeah, your phone's gonna die, so we're gonna let you go. But thank you
I
so
appreciate
much.
y'all. Thank you for having me on. I really appreciate y'all's time, and the conversation was great. So I appreciate
Awesome.
it again.
Absolutely, man. Anytime you want to come back on the show, just
Yeah.
let us know, man.
Okay.
We're more than happy to have more conversations with you.
Yeah.
Hey man, appreciate it. I think book 2 will be dropping sometime the beginning months of 2015. So I'm 2025. So yeah, I'm getting older. But yeah. So I look forward to that conversation too. Y'all have been great. Appreciate it again.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Kevin. Are they? You like to be called Zoldan, don't you? Zoldan.
Zoldan. Yeah, it's so it's pronounced Zoldan.
Zoldan.
It's
Okay.
yeah, Zoldan. Yeah, but I answer to whatever. It doesn't. It sounds more like a superhero with Zoldan, and being in the comic industry, if that's what people want to call me, I'll roll with it.
All right.
Totally.
Well, go and have fun with your wife and your dog,
Totally.
and enjoy Hawaii. Mahalo.
Mahalo.
Appreciate you. Mahalo. Appreciate y'all a lot. Thank you.
All right, brother. Have a good one. That was a shit ton of fun. That was so much fucking fun,
that was
dude.
awesome.
I
That was amazing.
It's amazing. No,
it was Zoldanian.
Zoldanian. I really enjoy. I mean, and this is just not not saying it enough, but like I really did enjoy the book, you know, and then I kind of
Oh yeah, it
I
was an
kinda
amazing book.
I kind of almost want to see if I can get Jackie to read it. Jackie likes film noir, so it's kind of
Yeah.
like, I don't see it being something that she would, you know, not enjoy. The problem is just getting her to read a comic book.
Yeah, I mean that's I don't know. I wonder like maybe she would read it like cuz I know he's doing digital mostly and then um
And she has a couple
Christina's
of comic like she does have like her own comics. She likes traditional comics.
Oh, yeah, okay. So that might be you know how it is. Like I don't mind either way. Like I'll read digital or I'll read in my hands. I prefer in my hands so I can keep it forever and hold it close to my heart whenever I'm sad. But
Oh,
you
that is so totes adorbs.
know.
Well,
Totes my goat.
totes my goats. All right, well, everybody, all of the denizens of the internet, it is time to continue our you know,
Early internet bracket.
our delving into the early internet
Yeah.
and the things that shaped our shitty, messed up senses of humor.
Yeah. I mean, this is why we're all so warped.
It really is. we are a massive group of just fucked up people.
Just really warped people.
Yeah. I mean, it should just say enough that, you know, Salad Fingers won last week.
I know, right?
Say a lot about how messed up we are as a society.
Yeah. I liked Salad. No, Salad Fingers didn't win. Red versus Blue won.
Oh, I thought Salad Fingers won.
No, I picked Salad Fingers, but I was the
gotcha.
only one.
Red versus Blue won that. Okay, well, I'm okay. That seems more normal.
Yeah, Sandra says, "Hey, she's not that fucked up." That's the first step, Sandra. is
Sandra,
to
are you
not admitting that you're fucked up?
Are you the real Salad Fingers?
Rusty spoon. All right. Yeah, we actually we don't have that many left until we get into the second round.
Right. So we're starting off. Let me get the screen up here, and then let me get where we needed to be. So we are starting right here with the
Sponge Monkeys.
The Sponge Monkeys
And versus Weeble and Bob.
versus Weeble and Bob. So let me open up YouTube real quick so that way I can get these videos up for you guys. So Sponge Monkeys. We like the moon.
I'm wearing the old distance nerding shirt tonight.
Are you?
Yep, I'm wearing the black one.
Nice.
So James, I know you were in here earlier. I'm wearing merch, okay?
Because we got merch, people.
Pew, 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 pew.
All right, here we go. So, Sponge Monkeys.
This really has been my favorite part of the brackets is that we're playing little clips because I'm like, oh, okay.
So with this one specifically.
Oh no, Sandra, we don't have hat anymore. Hat was claimed.
No. She has hat. I left my hat at her house.
Oh,
If you still think
okay.
stocks, real estate, or crypto are the best assets.
And it was funny when
her
her husband texted me yesterday and goes, "Hey, guess what? We have hat."
We have hat.
So all right, guys, let's check out Sponge Monkeys here. This is so the thing with Sponge Monkeys, it became a mascot for Quiznos, but this is the original video. So this is what Quiznos saw this video and was like, we need to make this our thing. But before that, it was just a weird video on the internet. So let's check out Sponge Monkeys.
It is close to us. We love the moon. But not as much as a spoon. that's why you so eating soup. And the cookies are very useful on that. And Lindsay has come in and make that soup. And then you might be around with a chopstick. Or like a moon.
Roxy was singing along.
It's on the very high.
Did you hear?
On the other side, I baby. And we can put us in my little lighthouse. And baby clouds. And puppies also, I think.
That's the thing about like early internet videos was it was just like people randomly saying shit on the internet.
We like the moon.
Yeah, true.
The moon is very useful, everyone.
The moon is very useful to everyone.
The moon because it lights up the sky and it lovely and it makes the skies go up. We like it. But not as much as
They're saying they also have your sunglasses and your snacks.
Oh yeah, I did leave my snacks there too. We really like the moon. I don't know what that is.
I love llama. Llama. I like that moon.
We like the moon. So those are the sponge monkeys. And the sponge monkeys are going up against
Weeble and Bob.
and Bob. Another fucking weird video. Oh, I thought I lost you for a second. Okay.
Oh no, I'm muted. Sorry.
No worries. So this is the very first episode of Weeble and Bob. So
And these are like Weebles wobble and they don't.
We
fall
grew up
down.
loving
something
cereal,
like
but
that.
as we
Yeah.
get older,
Yeah.
We have to
yeah.
watch out for all that sugar. So we recreate
And of course,
our favorites with that
commercials.
same great tasting
Yeah.
punch with 0
I've
grams
been
sugar.
like thinking about trying Magic Spoon.
Oh, it's good. Have it.
Yeah, bad. Yeah, bad.
I know which one I'm voting for
Yeah,
now that I've seen
yeah.
them both.
Hey, yeah.
Yeah, that's true. The long family cosplay. People are still talk nonsense, but it just seems a little bit more cinematic now than it used to. Whoa. I think we just lost Phil. And I'm here all by myself now. Oh, goodness. This is exciting. Let me have Phil.
Sorry about that. I
I
went.
was like, oh my goodness, we just lost Phil.
I hit the back button on the wrong one. I'm just like, oh, okay. Well, I really fucked that one up. Weeble and Bob back to the screen here.
Sandra said, it's the Frey show. That's so funny.
And when you come out, bring pie. So those, and I mean, Weeble and Bob were fairly popular, but they spawned things like, we saw Badgers before, right? I might as well throw this on there.
I feel so loved by the DeLong family. Thank you, guys.
They really want you to go to Reno.
I know.
So this is a Weeble. So this is all Mr. Weeble stuff, right? This is like
Okay.
like that video that I played, Weeble and Bob. That was like the original like Weeble video,
The first.
but like they evolved into videos like this, and
Mhm.
Badgers was from his channel, and that was like the one that like kind of like blew him up. And then of course he's got another one called Owls that's really funny too. But yeah, like Weeble and Bob are like their own monster there. So
All right. So
I'm
we gotta
probably going
vote.
I'm probably going the same route that you're going.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah. Are you voting for Weeble and Bob?
I don't know yet.
Oh, because I'm voting for I'm voting for the Sponge Monkeys.
So you're voting for Sponge Monkeys, and so is Sandra. Anybody else? You got any other votes? I'm not telling until the end. I don't want to influence anyone.
Sponge Monkeys were so popular that they became a mascot for what you call it, for Quiznos.
Yeah, that doesn't mean that they're fantastic. The cavemen, became freaking progressive for a while. So Sandra said Bruce votes Sponge Monkeys. Okay. Yeah, where's Saywong? Oh wait, it's Monday. I was like, "Where's Saywong?" He doesn't expect us on Mondays. Okay, and all right. I think Sponge Monkeys is gonna go through. I actually was voting for Weeble and Bob just because it reminded me of Weeble Swabble, but they don't fall down. I love those things. So I went nostalgia.
You went nostalgia.
Yeah.
All right.
It's the romantic in me. What can I say?
Well, with that one being said,
So Sponge Monkeys moves on.
Sponge Monkeys moves on. So going to the next portion here. Ooh, wrong one. This guy.
Yes, they did. They got their own show. They got their own TV show, but they were on what was it? Progressive Insurance before Flow. They were the big thing before Flow. And the cavemen.
Oh,
cavemen. Yeah. And so, and I was
oh, they were progressive. That was Geico.
Good idea.
Huh? That was Geico.
Geico. That's it. Geico.
Yeah.
There we go.
Geico is so easy. A caveman can use it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah.
I used to love that dude because it was funny that the evolution of the caveman was that they became socialites.
Yeah.
And they're all rich dudes.
I know, but I was like, Encino Man, y'all. Encino Man.
Oh, I'm saying I thought that was funny. I like that about the caveman.
No, me too. But I would have just rather just put Encino Man in.
Yeah.
You can watch Brendan Fraser.
Like young Brendan Fraser all day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And who was in that? Sean Astin.
Sean Astin was in that movie. You are correct.
I also had a crush on Brendan Fraser when he was younger.
Oh,
hell, I probably still do. He's awesome in Doom Patrol.
He is.
I haven't seen The Whale though. I want to see it, but I know it's very emotional.
I've actually heard it's really good.
Yeah, but I heard it it's really heavy, emotionally heavy. So, all right, yeah. So the next ones are 55 and 55 and Zhao Zhao.
Yeah. 55 and Zhao Zhao. All right, so let me get this guy up here. 55. This is another weird one. This is literally the first viral video.
The first viral video, really?
This was the first video that went viral back in the day.
Wow.
Yeah, so let's check this out.
Hey, little girl. Did you want to know a secret? 'Cause I know one and it is so good to hear it. You want to know what it was? Alright, I'll tell you what it was. I know how to count all the way to 55. And I will tell you how to do it faster than you can say poopty poopty pants. You ready to hear it, baby? Alright. 1, 2, 2.5, 7, 14, 21, 27, 27, 37. What you say? Shiggity swell, 55. Shiggity
Shiggity swat, shiggity five. Shiggity swat, 55. Shiggity swat, 55. Girlfriend's age, 55. My IQ, 55. You must pay. 5 plus 5 is 50, 50, 50. 55. Shiggity swiggity shiggity swat, swiggity swat, 55. My IQ is 55. Shiggity swiggity shiggity swat.
I feel like the story's a little convoluted.
Shiggity swat, 50, 55. Come on, girl, when you add 5 plus 5. Come on, girl, 55. Do that 55. Come on, girl, shake your butt, you ex. 55, 55. Now let's do the stick. Come on.
Oh my gosh.
55.
55. Yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna say this is probably not gonna get my vote.
Like it's not getting my vote, but I'm laughing at it. It is pretty funny.
I just think I have now, because of all the screens and stuff that we're just like addicted to, that now my attention span, I lost my attention span there, is long enough for that, which is sad. I was like, okay, I get it. I get what you're doing. All right, let's move on. Oh man.
I mean, it is, like I said, considered the first viral video.
Yeah, you know what? That was so 5 minutes ago.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm never going to get away from the Joker, am I? Never. That is my lot in life, is to hear about how awesome Joker is. And being the one that's not a big Joker fan.
All right, so this is an early video right here. This was somebody who basically figured out that they can do an entire fight scene with stick figures.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you showed me a little bit of this last week after. I remember you were talking about the shadow boxing stick figures almost. Or
Yeah. I was trying to see if I could find stuff from Stick Death, but I couldn't find any of it because that stuff was messed up and funny, but it doesn't exist on the internet anymore.
What? They said the internet's forever.
Yeah, and it's like it is ultra violent. A lot of, I think a lot of the stuff on that was just like there was a lot of like domestic terrorism in those videos.
Oh gosh.
But they're stick figures, so it's not like you know.
I mean that it's still like that.
Yeah.
It would still be that, you know, the DTs.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, so it's the videos were entertaining, but they were messed up. So.
Well, it's probably good that it's not there anymore. Then.
Yeah. So let's check this out. These videos are actually really good, and this is the first one. They subsequently have like 8 of these videos, and they get better after every one.
Oh, that's cool.
But kind of like starting off with this because this one was the dude experimenting. So.
Oh, okay. That's awesome.
Go.
I do love the blood splatter.
And these videos are.
I feel like that was like from The Matrix.
These the creators are from China that this messing with flash.
Wow. Where'd you get the stick? Oh. What? Where is that coming from?
He just took off his shoe at him.
Yeah. And then he cloned himself by doing some like move. I'm very invested in this. What the heck? What the?
That's what I was saying. Xiao was one of those things that's like it's more entertaining than it should be.
At least there's some weird color thing that came out when he did his ninjutsu stick. I don't know what it is, what it's called.
So that's Xiao.
Zhao Zhao. I think I know what I'm voting for. The Discover card.
The Discover card. You're definitely not voting for shit 5.
I was like totally bought in with the stick. I was like, oh my god, look at how did that happen?
I think I vote for Zhao Zhao too.
Zhao Zhao. Zhao Zhao.
It's like, not that I hated 55, but it's one of those things that gets really annoying really fast.
It was like watching stick figure version of the Police doing any of their songs.
the amount of hate you have for the Police.
I really don't. I actually really like the Police, but I know what they're about.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
You're gonna, if it's Don't Stand So Close to Me, that's the song. Don't Stand So Close to Me, and we're gonna just say it over and over again, and we're gonna put it to really nice music, and that's gonna be it. So that's really,
you're not wrong in any way with that.
Yeah.
With that description of what they are.
I mean, right? What did Roxanne have to do? She didn't have to, put out that red light. You knew that because they said it over and over and over again. That's it.
So good. So yeah, I'm voting Zhao Zhao.
Zhao Zhao. So we're doing the Zhao Zhao. Sandra, you and Bruce say Zhao Zhao. And DeLong family, you say Zhao Zhao. Jeff. I'm assuming that's Jeff.
Yeah, that's Jeff DeLong.
I'm like, I just assume that DeLong family cosplay is Jeff. So, anybody else?
Let me check the gram here, see if anybody's voting.
Yeah.
There's nobody voting on the gram.
Gramtown, get with it.
Then again, we only have one person watching on the gram right now, so
yeah. So that would be, yes, Jeff is running that account. Okay, I just want to make sure it was I wasn't trying to vote people twice. Okay, so far there are no 55. I do love the title though, 55. I love that. I think the brand is good. I just think it goes on a little too long.
What does he say? He goes, I don't know. He just said a bunch of weird shit the entire video.
Yeah, it was, I have a secret little girl. And it's like, okay, you can count to 55. Okay, this is going to be interesting.
To 55.
Well, 55 ain't 350. So let's move on.
350.
350. Husband and I do that every now and then. I'll be like, hey. I'll be like, what? And I'll be like, can I have? And he'll be like, can you have what? And I'll be like, 350. And he does it to me too. So we have a lot.
You need 350, woman. You're trying to get the goddamn Loch Ness monster trying to get that 350 from me.
And wouldn't you know it, it was a Loch Ness monster
Oh,
trying to get 350.
Trying to get 350.
And this is how we got canceled.
South Park never got canceled.
Uh-huh.
You know, it's funny. South Park, their mission statement for a while was they were intentionally trying to get canceled.
Captain Zoldan.
And Matt Stone and Trey Parker said they were trying to get canceled because they wanted to go out on their own terms.
Yeah.
They said that they didn't want it being like The Simpsons, where it was like 1,000 seasons.
Yeah.
Which is funny because now it's kind of like that's where they're at. So.
That is. Mm-hmm. It is. Corporate. Got like that money.
Yeah. But they were literally trying to get themselves canceled though for like the longest time.
The epic fail.
I think one of them said that that the worst things that they did, the more viewership they got, and the more Comedy Central was like, okay, well, you guys can do what the fuck you want.
Yeah, I mean, but
that was around the time they did like the Mickey Mouse one, where Mickey Mouse beats the shit out of the out of the Jonas Brothers.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, I didn't really watch it.
Yeah.
Sorry.
They have an episode where Mickey Mouse is trying to get the Jonas Brothers to wear purity rings so that they could
Oh my
sell,
gosh.
so they could sell their junk to little girls. And by junk I mean, you know, their wieners.
Yeah, no, I know.
Yeah.
I know what you meant.
Yeah.
I'm very well versed in the actual like concept of South Park. So
Yeah, and it was that season because that's also the season they did they were making fun of what is it, Scientology.
oh yeah. Well, I
And
mean they did that for like seasons, like for a long time.
yeah, and they were intentionally trying to get canceled, and they I think Matt Stone was like, "There's nothing we can do because we literally do the worst things that we can think of, and we still can't get canceled." They had a hashtag going for a little while. That was hashtag cancel South Park.
Yeah, that's what just put in the thing. That's it. All right, so we have one more. We have one more, and then we're done with the first round.
All right, so no, we already did that one.
Yeah,
Oh God, this one is so bad.
Joe Cartoon versus Homestar Runner.
Yeah. So the question is, which Joe Cartoon video do we do?
I don't know. You said a lot of them were not.
Like none of these are appropriate. They're all bad.
Well, just like do it up until the bad, or did they just start out bad?
They're all just bad. They're terrible. I posted a bunch of videos in our group chat so you guys could see like kind of what they do. Also, he does have a Donald Trump in a blender.
Oh wow, okay.
I guess I'll do gerbil in a microwave.
Oh my gosh, I thought you said you didn't want to do gerbil in a microwave.
I kind of don't, or frog in the blender. Okay, well, this is what we'll do.
No, do frog in a blender. I think I've seen that one. I think maybe I've actually seen something of this stuff because I think I remember frog in a blender.
Okay, so Joe Cartoon frog in a blender. There it is. And frog in a blender.
We can't see it yet.
Oh, I'm on the wrong one.
Yeah.
What are you looking at? Woof.
These were Flash games back in the day, by the way.
Like I said.
Oh wow.
Wow. What a pansy. Hey, look, I'm spinning. I'm spinning. Hey, dumbass, you trying to make me puke? Yeah, jerk. Whoa, whoa, don't. Whoa. Cut it out. Whoa, come on. Whoa, stop, whoa. Okay, joke's over. Cut it out. Okay, joke's over. You suck. Dickweed. You suck.
This reminds me of the Try Guys when they were doing the period cramps thing. Except I don't. It didn't wind up with that.
Yeah, it didn't end with the Fry Guys being blended up into pulp.
Right. Yeah.
So that's
Although I feel like they probably wanted
Ho,
it to
ho,
be.
ho. Merry Christmas. This short yet apropos holiday greetings brought to you by...
Oh, yeah, no, that's another video. We're going to stop that one.
Yeah, stop that one.
Okay, so next, Homestar Runner.
Homestar Runner. This is the Chris Niosi's.
This is his pick.
This is his pick for the winner of it all.
I'm going to the most famous video that they have. Strong Bad Email. So there's a character from Homestar Runner called Strong Bad. He's like a little luchador dude, right? And he what he would do is every week on their show, because they had like a weekly show,
Mhm.
every week on their show, he would read like fan emails.
Oh, okay.
And so the dragon one is like the most famous one that they did.
The dragon? That's easy. Here I go once again with the email. Every week I hope that it's from a female. Oh man, not from a female. Hey Strongman, can you draw a dragon? I want to see your skills of an artist. Okay. Well, G2G, Geyser from California. The dragon? That's easy. Feel free to follow along with my simple step-by-step instructions. I make drawing fun. To begin, draw an S for snake or dragon, or whatever. Next, we'll draw a more different S. For the head, put a top mark on a long V. Then you add some legs, throw on a couple of arms, and whoa, wait a minute. I think I need to start over. This thing doesn't look natural. Okay, starting again, the same way. S, more different S. Close it up real good at the top for his head, and then, using consummate V's, give him teeth, spinities, and angry eyebrows.
I love that.
Now you can add smoke, fire, or maybe some wings. You know, if he's a wingaling dragon. Let's put one of those beefy arms back on him for good measure. It looks really good. Coming out of the back of his neck there. Now he needs a name. How about Trogdor the Burninator?
Burninator.
Oh, yeah. Check out all his majesty. There's my dragon, Kaiser. Let's see how the other students are doing. All right. What do you got for me, Coach Z?
Take a look there. I think she's looking pretty good.
I said consummate, V's. Consummate! Jeez. That wouldn't know majesty if it came up and bit him in the face.
It happened once.
Strong man.
That happened once.
Just keep doing your thing, man. Get out of my house.
I do what I'm told.
Oh, crap. I didn't know you were doing one.
Oh, sure. I think I've improved on your methods a bit, too. I employed some chiaroscuro shading and...
I'll improve on your methods.
What?
Oh.
That's not an improvement.
Trogdor strikes again. Trogdor!
This is the best part.
Trogdor was a man. I mean, he was a dragon man. I mean, he was just a dragon. But he was still Trogdor! Trogdor! Burninating the countryside, burninating the peasants, burninating all the people in the thatched roof cottages! Thatched roof cottages! And the Trogdor comes in the night!
So metal.
That is Homestar Runner.
That's awesome.
Oh, I'm trying to pause it on the wrong page. Okay. So now we've seen videos of everything that that we've come up against. So
Bruce says frog. He liked the frog in the blender.
you like the frog in a blender?
And Sandra voted Homestar Runner.
I mean, I'm going Homestar Runner. Like Joe Cartoon was entertaining when you were a sick, like a sick puppy of a child.
Right.
You know, and they have a lot more stuff that is just even more messed up, right? But like there's that. But
Sandra, I
Homestar
liked the Hoastar. I liked that one better. I loved it. Oh wow. This is becoming a real race here.
Oh yeah, there's people saying
We got 2 for Joe Cartoon, and then you and Sandra have voted. I have not voted yet, so
where are you going?
I don't know. I do enjoy Frog in a Blender.
Frog in a Blender is funny, but
Yeah.
again, I kind of like I think Homestar Runner is like a Homestar Runner to a point. Trogdor became a song, like an unlockable song in Guitar Hero.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay. Well, I don't know. I think of these like, what's more Rick and Morty? Is that weird?
No, not weird at
Because
all.
I feel like that's my like window into early internet. It's like what's more Rick and Morty? What would be on the cosmic like what is it, their cosmic cable shows?
Oh, Frog in a Blender for sure.
Yeah, so James says he votes for narwhals. That's not a thing. That's not in here. We're doing Joe Cartoon or Homestar Runner. So Frog in a Blender or Trogdor.
Trogdor.
I didn't even
And the
remember.
Trogdor comes in the night.
Says Joe Cartoon was interactive.
It was.
Oh, could you like, if the more you voted, the faster it went?
No, Joe Cartoon was they were Flash games.
Oh, okay.
And the guy who made Joe Cartoon just recently put everything back on YouTube.
Oh, that's cool. I think I'm actually going to go Homestar because I did enjoy the drawings and the whole, what are you doing? Get out of my house. I love that. Get out of my house. Because now I think if I were younger, I probably would have been like, I don't understand that. Now I'm like, no, I would love to tell people to get out of my house. So you can see how Born DeLongs think they both like Joe Cartoon. All right. So James says narwhals. That's not an option. So far we have 2 for Joe Cartoon and 2 for Homestar. And I'm going to go for Homestar. So that's going to be 3. So unless James wants to vote for Joe Cartoon, we're going to go ahead and say Homestar Runner gets through.
Waiting to see if James comes in and upset.
I just was like, I'm giving James like 5 more seconds. I'm counting 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, he didn't vote. All right, so Homestar goes through.
Game, set, match.
James, set match. All right. So then, hey, we got through the first round. I didn't think that would happen. Really. I'm like, I didn't think that would happen. All right. So now, hold on. Let me put Homestar in here. Homestar. All right. So next we've got, this is the second round. So we've got Happy Tree Friends.
Oh, God.
Versus Charlie the Unicorn.
So let's go all the way back. Happy Tree Friends.
Yeah.
Versus Charlie the Unicorn.
I don't know, that Charlie the Unicorn was really like effed up.
And it like I said, it gets worse.
Yeah,
There's more and more videos of it.
I think I'm gonna go with Charlie the Unicorn because, man, murder corns, they will kill you. And I feel like that's where that's going. Wow. Now
Leo Blurred, Charlie.
Do some drugs, Charlie. Come on, Charlie.
They do that to him. They do that to him.
Sure.
Yeah, they like spike drugs with him.
It also reminds me of, do you remember on SNL they had the animated thing, what was it? Something TV Funhouse. Cartoon TV Funhouse, was that it? Where they had like ambiguously gay duo and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, some of this reminds me of that, like some of that stuff. So okay, she said Bruce says Charlie, Sandra says Charlie. Wow, all DeLong said Charlie. The whole DeLong crew.
The entire DeLong crew.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm probably going Charlie the Unicorn, so it's almost seeming like it's going to be unanimous on this one.
I mean, for serious, it really is because
Again,
that's like 5.
I love Happy Tree Friends. Like, don't get me wrong, Happy Tree Friends.
Yeah, I feel like Charlie the Unicorn, that one would get me back more and more. Like, I think the Happy Tree Friends, although really cool and I love them and they're adorable, and watching them, like, just
mutilate and kill each other.
Yeah, it would be fun for a while, but I think it would get boring. I think just, roping in Charlie the Unicorn again into their wacky, zany antics, I would watch a lot longer. So I gotta go Charlie. Also, my husband's name is Charles, so
very true.
And Shadu and I do rope him into a lot of adventures. So maybe it's a little autobiographical. Never mind. Let's move on.
It's a Leo Pleurodon, Charlie. Magical Leo Pleurodon.
Hey, Charlie, let's go to Michael's. Oh, wait, that's no. All
right. I want to say, like, the second episode, he's like, the metal better be on fire.
Oh, somebody's watching. And he said, they don't need to know that. All right, I won't talk about husband anymore. Never mind. I didn't say that. We'll take it out in editing. We'll edit that out.
This is a podcast. There's no editing in podcasting. You should know that by now.
I'm sorry. I'm living in my own reality. You should know that by now. All right. So Charlie the Unicorn's going to go through unless, hey, Chuck Stillwell, do you want to vote as well?
He's like, I wasn't on the internet for this bullshit. I don't know what the hell you got to do.
He's like, I don't need this shit. Get off my lawn. Okay. All right, Charlie's going through then. So next up, we've got red versus blue versus llamas.
Oh, so red versus blue versus llamas with hats. But Carl!
I'm gonna do llamas just because I love llamas.
Oh god. As much as I love red versus blue is a great property. Llamas with hats. It's the same guy that did Charlie the Unicorn. So this should tell you.
Yeah.
Enough.
Well, yeah. Okay, then yeah, that's definitely. I apparently have a type for like early internet. Also, I mean, maybe it's somebody that I know did these, and I just don't know because I didn't watch them back then. Because Carl, we mentioned last week, Carl was my ex-husband's name.
What, Carl? Oh yeah, no, I killed them and I ate their innards.
Paul the llama votes llamas with hats, so that's Brucey Bruce. So we'll get him.
Bruce does have a cosplay of llamas with hats.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, of course he's going to do that. And then Sandra said she's voting red versus blue. So we've got.
By the way, Bruce is 9, so that makes it even better.
We got 2 for llamas and 1 for red v blue. Oh, wait. Did this just end? Jeff votes llamas. So we're 3-1. We're 3-1 with 36 seconds on the clock.
Basketball references.
Not to get too sporty on you.
Sports ball.
But Carl.
What, Carl?
I don't know how to play basketball.
That's
anybody?
People, Carl.
What did you say? Did you say llamas?
Oh, I said llamas with hats. Come on now.
Okay. Llamas. So that's 4. Going once. Going twice. We're going to sick the llamas on you. All right. Llamas wins with 4 votes to 1, red versus blue. Sandra, I understand that. I've been that single vote on things before. So
More than once.
more than once, yes.
We've been yelled at more than once.
Long live the meat dragon. All right. So next we've got I'm the Juggernaut, bitch.
Oh, that was way back over here. I'm the Juggernaut, bitch.
Versus Sponge Monkeys.
Oh, I know exactly where I'm going on this one.
I don't know with these. Thanks, Sam. Thanks for keeping that alive, though. I appreciate it.
So yes, it is adorable. The we love the moon, right? But
I mean, Juggernaut was like, I mean, it is still like a big deal.
Get the
like
fuck
you
out my
say,
way, Charles.
Yeah, I'm Juggernaut, bitch, and people
I'm the
know
Juggernaut,
still.
bitch.
Yeah, people still know.
Right. Juggernaut, bitch, is one of those things where even if you don't know it, you've heard it.
Right. Yeah. You may not know where it's from, but you've heard that.
Right.
Whereas, like, and I mean, Sponge Monkeys was Quiznos, but if you don't watch a lot of like commercials, then you wouldn't know that. So, and then Sandra, okay, so Sandra says Sponge Monkeys, and Bruce said Juggernaut.
I'm the Juggernaut, bitch.
So, and I haven't made up my mind because it's like
you knocked off my helmet, Charles.
Well, these are the two. I mean, not to, say this, but it is true. These are the two juggernauts. Because, one is so ingrained in our nerdy fandom. Like everybody in the nerdy fandoms knows. Like if you ever watched any X-Men, I'm Juggernaut, bitch. You just know it. Whether you know where it's from or not. It's like me with the Wookiee, not knowing it was Jabba the Hutt, but then figuring it out. But people knew what I was talking about. So it's that kind of thing.
Again, like the big thing with this in general is like it was such a sensation that in the worst of the X-Men movies, when the Juggernaut comes out, they make him say, I'm the Juggernaut, bitch.
Yeah, it's like Troll and Sony all over again.
Right, because it was the meme, right? Like they knew about the meme and they were like, we're gonna put this in our movie.
But Sponge Monkeys was was the first one that went and became a spokesperson kind of thing. So
yeah, sure.
So I mean, it's like it's hard. It's a hard decision. But I'm gonna go with Juggernaut because I find the Sponge Monkeys a little repetitive. So.
Yeah. But I mean, like you can put Homestar Runner on that list too because Homestar Runner, they got a place. Not only was Trogdor a song in Guitar Hero, it was also one of the hardest songs in the history of that game.
That's awesome.
So there's a lot of like gaming challenges of people trying to get a perfect score on Trogdor.
Yeah. Did you vote yet?
Oh yeah, I said I'm Juggernaut.
Okay, you said that. Okay. Well, you just kept saying that, and I didn't know if you were voting it or just saying it over and over again. So, yeah, I guess so, Sandra. It's okay. It's okay. I feel the lone solidarity there. I give you a little heart. All right. So, okay. So these are the final ones for this round. Like we're going through it. And then after this, we should stop because it's after 10 here. Yeah. So, all right. So it's Zhao Zhao versus Homestar.
Homestar Runner.
Yeah. And so this actually is going to be the hardest one for me because I really like both of them a lot. A lot.
A lot.
Yeah.
I like it a lot.
So do I go with... I was very invested in Zhao Zhao. Like, I was invested. I think I'm going Zhao Zhao. I think I'm going Zhao Zhao. I'm gonna go against the grain here and not do Homestar Runner's funny, and I liked it, and I love that it's got like this whole like cult following kind of thing, or the Guitar Hero, yeah. And but yeah,
I mean, to be fair, and just kind of like playing devil's advocate on the decision.
You were gonna say Deadpool's advocate.
Deadpool's advocate on the Zhao Zhao created an entire genre.
Oh yeah, they did, didn't they? Yeah.
There's an entire genre of internet videos of people just making stick figures fight.
Yeah, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, okay. I mean, I don't feel bad about it. I'm gonna pick what I want to pick. So I'm not here to predict crap. I'm just
I'm making the argument in favor of your choice in case people are like, oh, I need a reason to like this one. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like the reasoning on both, right? Again, Zhao Zhao created an entire genre of videos on the internet.
Mm-hmm.
Homestar Runner is just a cult classic video.
Yeah. No, I get it. I mean, there's some heavy hitters. These last 4 have been heavy hitters, really. I mean, all of them that made it into the second round, I think, are pretty good.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I mean, I feel Zhao Zhao. I think I'm just in that part of my life to think Zhao Zhao over Homestar Runner.
Mm-hmm.
I think, maybe if I were younger, like in the 1800s or something, maybe I would have been Homestar Runner. That's why I didn't see all this early internet stuff. To me, this is just like a blink and you'll, miss it kind of time. So,
I mean, it's what happens when you're immortal.
Exactly. This is up here with, going from buggies to cars.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, and then, okay, so Sandra said Bruce's stick figures, so that's Zhao Zhao. And Jeff said he's with stick people, so.
Really, I'm surprised Homestar Runner is getting taken out like that.
Well, did you say Homestar?
I said Homestar.
Okay. Well, it's pretty close. It's 3-2. Zhao Zhao 3 and Homestar Runner 2. So I guess if James wanted to get back in here and tie it up, or if somebody else wanted to vote and tie it up and we do a tiebreaker, we could. My puppies don't seem to care which one goes through. Now they've been outside. They went on a car trip. They've had quite the adventure. So, all right. So are we good? Zhao Zhao's going forward. I cannot believe Chris Niosi's prediction did not go through.
I'm gonna message him here in a minute and be like, dude, Homestar Runner got beat by Zhao Zhao.
I think getting beat by Zhao Zhao would be better than getting beat by like I'm Juggernaut bitch. I mean, seriously, I think
Juggernaut bitch.
I think it could have taken I'm Juggernaut bitch. It's all about the bracket. It's all about who you go up against, right? That's what these brackets are about.
Absolutely, you're 100% correct.
Unpredictable AF. So, but yeah, it's past time, and you have been working diligently on your 89 Batmobile.
Oh yeah, let me just get this last set of pieces here because I'm like in the middle of it.
Okay, so what's going through this time? Just so we know, we did Happy Tree Friends versus Charlie the Unicorn, and Charlie the Unicorn is moving on. Red versus Blue versus Llamas with Hats, and those Llamas with Hats, they did it. We didn't think they would, but they did. They did it. They're going through.
What's funny is in the next round, it's going to be Charlie the Unicorn versus Llamas with Hats.
Yeah.
Both
and
the
that's
same
just
creator.
A win-win.
But I'm just saying it's the same creator.
Right. It's a win-win. Whichever one, it's the same guy or same people.
Yeah.
And okay, so then I'm Juggernaut Bitch versus Sponge Monkeys. Juggernaut took down the Sponge Monkeys. We thought that would happen. I mean, I'm Juggernaut Bitch.
I'm the Juggernaut, bitch.
Yeah, so Sponge Monkeys didn't have a chance.
Yeah, I'm the Juggernaut, bitch.
He put him in a Quiznos oven.
He did.
And then Zhao Zhao took down Chris Niosi's prediction to take it all, Homestar Runner. So
that surprises me that Homestar Runner got taken out like that.
Yeah, I mean, that's crazy. So really, it's just I'm trying to think where we are. Okay, so we just got four left.
Where are we with the top 4?
So we've got Charlie the Unicorn, Llamas with Hats, I'm Juggernaut Bitch, and Zhao Zhao.
That is very surprising.
Yeah, and then we'll need another one for the next build, unless we're gonna milk these 4.
Yeah, no. I mean, we're probably gonna finish it on Thursday.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely.
So just so you guys can see, this is where we are with the Batmobile. Starting to work on the cockpit a little bit right here. So got the bottom of the seats.
Oh.
Right.
Still won't be able to fit him in there though, will you?
I mean, you can see like that's where his ass goes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, right? His Lego ass.
Yeah. So Batman, like little mini Batman, he's too small.
He's too small.
He's too small for that.
You know, that's what I heard. I heard that was the big complaint about Keaton, is that they thought he was going to be too small.
But he does now have a Vicky Vale.
Vicky Vale.
Yes, yeah, I've got a Vicky Vale here.
Oh wow! Oh, and she's got. Did she ever have a camera in the movie? I don't remember her having a camera in the movie. I remember her having really pouty lips, but I don't
think
remember.
It was just the scene when the Joker picks her up.
Oh, okay. She had a camera. Oh, that's right. She did. She didn't actually she was taking pictures. It was just slung seductively over her blue dress.
Right.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I do remember that.
Oh man.
Yeah. I have a very complicated history with Batman.
Oh man. Your history with Batman is just I hate the Joker.
No, it's very complicated. There's a lot of complications. I mean, because I did have a crush on Dick Grayson for a long time too.
Oh yeah.
So
as we all do.
Right. And so there was that. And then when I first saw Batgirl, Yvonne Carlo, I was like, I want to be her. And yeah, so then that was.
Oh man. All right. Well, that is it from us this week, guys, or for today. We will be doing the rest of the schedule this week is going to be our normal schedule. So on tomorrow we've got the download with myself, James, Jen and her not broken ass is going to be there. So we will have or not so broken. It's still broken, but not so broken.
Yeah, it's really not that bad now. Yeah. I'm standing up and for long periods of time now. So
there we go. We will be doing our regular show tomorrow. Wednesday we're off like we usually are, and then Thursday, the return of Graveyard. We'll be doing more brackets. It's another all bracket episode. So with that all being said, ladies and gentlemen, that is it from us. Jen, do you have any pluggables you want to give us right now?
You can go to my channel. There's stuff on there. We just did a couple of days ago, we put out Journals of the Classes Warlock, and I think it's called In Love and Warlock. So if you guys want to check that out, it's all the Warlock classes and subclasses, and yeah, and then eventually we will, if I can stop hurting myself and stuff, then we might actually finish the second season of Classified so we can get it out. I'm working on the research part of my origin stories. So I had a production meeting and we're working on it. So hopefully those will be out soon as well.
Oh, we're excited for all that. So ladies and gentlemen, you already know who we are and what we do. And yes, thank you, DeLong, family cosplay for throwing the reminder out there. Yes, we will be doing another live show this weekend. We're going to be at Powerhouse Comic-Con in Antioch. So if you guys want to see us in person, get some prizes, all kinds of winnings and things like that, come and hang out with us at Powerhouse Comic-Con this Saturday in Antioch, California. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, if you would like us to I'm getting ahead of myself.
You are. We haven't done we got merch, people.
Oh yeah, hold on. That's a thing, isn't it? Yeah, because
we got
merch, people. We got merch, people. That's right. If you want to get in on some distance nerding merch, we don't have hats, so don't ask anymore. If you wanna go and ask Ming Chen, or
he got the last hat.
Yeah, or if you want to head over to DeLong Family Cosplay Play and pay them for a lightly used hat from a young Phil, then you can try and do that. But
the swag is his signature.
Oh my God, that'd be gross. But we do have shirts, guys. DM us at Distance Nerding on your social media of choice, or send us an email on the place that I'm going to talk to you here in a minute. We'll get your size. Give us your size. Just let us know how many shirts you want. $20 if you're local to the Sacramento area. $25 if I've got to ship it to you. So with that being said, our regular schedule, we kind of just talked about it a second ago, but tomorrow we will be doing the download. Thursday we'll be doing another build, and then we'll be out in Antioch on Saturday. Of course, connect with us on all the places on the internet: Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. It's not X. Twitch, TikTok, Threads, YouTube, Discord, MySpace, Vine, GeoCities, Friendster, Second Life, AIM, Farmers Only, Christian Mingle, OnlyFans. It's only pictures of Aaron Watson's feet and handles, the beard, and James's glasses just seductively staring at you on the table. Beautifully. That is the OnlyFans.
And weirdly, that's the most uncomfortable part of it.
Yeah, that's because I have to ASMR my voice to do it. So fucking weird shit. All right, ladies and gentlemen, of course you can email us if you'd like to break up with your boyfriend, girlfriend, significant other, pet, schoolyard bully, annoying neighbor, or just let us know how much you enjoy us, hate us, or just wish the internet would consume us completely and spit us out at the feet of Mr. Mom. Send us an email at nerding at AOL.com, and we will read it on the show. So that is it from us, ladies and gentlemen. We love you all. As always, thanks, and keep nerding together. Phil, don't make me snort.
Yes, keep nerding together. Are we going to dance party or no?
It's time to dance party, so let's do this. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Vault Tech Security Division.
Distance nerding.
Damn it.
Baby loves you, Phil. Uncle Phil. Uncle Phil.
Up, down, down, B-A. Oh, left, right, B-A, select. Unlimited lives. You can't hurt me, baby!
Can you see the family resemblance?
Maybe a little.
Bye, everybody. Have a good night. Thanks for coming out on a
Monday. We'll see everybody tomorrow.